we have done, right? Hmm? So like, so yeah, we will talk about these things. In each stage, when there are infant souls, baby souls, young souls, and mature souls, and old souls, there are again 7 stages in each level. In infant soul also there are 7 stages. Baby soul also there are 7 stages. Young soul also there are 7 stages. There is again 7 stages inside. So to explain that, we can take some analogy of going to beach. Let's say an infant soul, let's say if they go to beach, what they do is they will go and they will just test the water. They will just check whether it is cold. Right? Whether they will be thinking whether should we go in or not. There will be a lot of these kinds of things at level 1. Now I'm not talking about infant souls. Even in infant souls also there is level 1. Let's say first they come to this earth planet. At this level they are first testing. Right? Even as a mature soul also, again they come to mature soul, they initially try to get into relationship. Whether to love or not, whether to get into relationship or not. So whether to have that bond, the closeness or not, there is a lot of confusion. Whether to allow someone in or not, whether to express myself or not. At every level, this thing is there. Even at the old soul, whether to detach or not. So this is how it goes at every level. Every soul age. And level 2, they will go into the water now. In level 2. And they will first they will go and dig until their ankles, and then slowly until their waist, and then they will try to anchor themselves so that the waves are not pushing them away. They will try to take some stand there, and sometimes when something is happening also they are trying to make again the stand, and they will try to stand through that. So at every soul age level also they do that. When they are infant souls, they are trying to feel safe and secure. And at mature soul stage, now they enter into relationship and they try to stand in that. They get in that. They will try to see how it is happening. And at the third level, now they dive in and start swimming. They will even go below the waves to swim. They totally submerge in the experience. They completely involve in that particular lesson of life. Whether it is relationships, or whether it is money, or whether it is spirituality, or whether it is religious fundamentalism, or whether it is survival, they completely involve into that. They now are trying to master the whole game in that soul age level. At level 4, they have now mastered the game. Now they came back to the shore. And they are now feeling comfortable. They have the choice now to whether to go back or not. And plunging beneath the surface for another swim. Occasionally wading into large waves that crash over us. We have discovered that beach is fun and we teach others what we have learned. This is where the 4th stage is, where we became the master of that whole scenario. Now we will teach other people. Now we know, like let's say someone is now still afraid, they will come and tell, no problem, nothing will happen, you can get in. We see some people, right? When we are very much afraid initially to get married. Initially there is a lot of fear to get married. These old people will come and tell, no problem, you can get married. It's not, they will try to encourage, they will try to push us into that. Right? So similarly, like when we are going for a job for the first time, there is a lot of fear and all those things. So they will try to teach them, and they will be the one who will be coaching through all the relationship problems or all the money problems. They will be financial consultants. So they will help people how to manage money. So these are they will try to help people. These are the teachers for that particular soul age. And at level 5, they have grown bored. something new. They have mastered the game and they have taught also people. Now they want something new. So what they do, they take up more challenge. It is like, they take a surfboard and, try to ride the waves, try to go and fight with bigger waves, They try to now take up the bigger challenge at that soul age. And then they will try to push the limits. What is the limit of it? How much I can push? How much I can go through this? So how much I can withstand? They will try to find those limits, find the extremes. So this is the stage where they create most karma. So during this time they will try to disturb a lot of things around. They will try to challenge things more and they will create some karma during the fifth level. And now at the sixth level it is paying back time. At every soul age level also there is, we create karma and also we pay back. At this time what happens, like, we are doing the best things, we are earning lots of money, or we are having the best time in relationships. Lot of things are going good, but someone will come and disturb us. Someone will put some legal cases that this guy has more money. Like someone will come and tell, someone will try to put some things in between husband and wife, or in between brothers. You understand? So they try to break the relationship. They feel jealous of us. Because it's a payback time during level 6. So this time, like, when we are trying to play with the waves, someone will come and push us into the water. And we strike our head against the rock and start bleeding. Right? We put our hands on the heads. So at level 7, we have decided enough. Okay, now we have done this whole thing. This whole lesson has been done. And now we have decided we have had enough and returned to the beach, satisfied with the mastery which we have achieved. Now I have seen what marriage looks like. Now I have seen what money looks like. Now I have seen how this religious, or being the organizational head, or being the looks like. I have mastered it. So this is a kind of satisfaction we get, and now looking forward for our next outing into a new soul age to explore. So now we try to get into the new soul age, like when we are in infant soul, after attaining all these masteries, we get to the next level. Understood? Overall thing. So this is what exercise you have done here. So these 5 columns are for soul ages, right? Like this is the infant soul, this is baby soul, this is young soul, this is mature soul, and this is old soul. Okay? So at each stage it is explained, like, how initially when they come as an infant soul, and what are the life lessons they pass, and how they undergo. As a mature soul, how they undergo. Mostly when we are suffering from relationship problems, because we are mature soul. Like initially, like, starting to recognize the importance of emotional attachments. At the first level. At the second level, there is some inner conflict. Sometimes we have to lose something to gain something, right? In especially relationships, we have to lose our goals in order to satisfy our spouse. We have to lose ourselves in order to satisfy our children, right? So there is a lot of conflict, inner conflict. So between success, because as an in soul, our success is more important. But when we become mature soul, we are now venturing into relationships. So there is this inner conflict at second level. At third level, they are like quite intense, probably not too materially successful. They try to see, I will not have more money, I will not get into these things, I will not have more fame, I will not be like Shah Rukh Khan, I'll not have that fame, I'll not have name, because everywhere I go I have, people recognize me, everyone wants selfies with me. I get fed up. So they try to be invisible now. And at the fourth stage, they will be friendly, they will be passionate, and they have importance for relationships. And again, they get into the serial mode. That whole family drama continues. At the fifth stage, emotional drama, they get into a lot of this, they get into deep attachment, emotional attachments, and they become unusual dressers sometimes. Solid roles, uncomfortable being desired, fluid roles, they try to do that extreme thing, because as a mature soul, the biggest thing what they would need is love. They are experimenting with love, they are experimenting with acceptance. So they try to do all bizarre things, they try to push limits. So you love me, so what I will do, I will test if I do this whether you love me or not. Whether if let's say if my girlfriend says I like thumbs up. Let's say I was liking Pepsi. Now I will leave away Pepsi and in front of girlfriend I will only drink thumbs up. So try to do that bizarre things. If you see some people like they go in bikes chasing girls and putting horn for their attention. You remember those things. So and they try to dress. They try to do a lot of what you call
hair color.
Hair color. Yeah, you are right. Hair colors, all those things. So they do a lot of this stuff. Yeah, so we all undergo those things. It's good to undergo this. And again, at sixth stage, it is very agonizing. Most difficult of any level, most karma, very emotionally expressive roles may go into nervous breakdowns. Here, heart attacks will come. So there is a lot of heartache here. There is a lot of pain inside the heart. We try to get into relationships, and we try, and at the last they leave us and go, and then we get into all that Devdas kind of thing. This is the stage of Devdas. And seventh stage, now they have attained mastery, right? Complacent, emotionally attached, and now they are teaching relationships. Right? And they are helping others, like they are trying to now slowly move into old soul stage. They are trying to practice detachment, and then again they become old souls. Now confident but still mature, in no rush to improve, and hovers between drama and objectivity, internal warfare. There is little bit drama is there, and little bit this thing also is there, clarity is there, and objectivity. So this is how they try to move beyond, move through it. At the third stage, they are very knowledgeable, quiet daily life, drawn to teach. They are moving towards teaching now. At fourth stage, now they become extroverted. They are teaching oriented, authoritative, almost like power mode. Even if they are teaching, they are in the authoritative mode. And in the fifth stage, unusual, spiritual looking, almost not out of this planet at times. Like they try to do something very unusual. Like they will do all the magics or this and that, or sometimes they can, like they will be sitting in some simhasan kind of thing, and they will be telling, I came from this planet, that planet. So they will try to do all such kind of bizarre things. The fifth stage is something like they create some karma at every stage, right? Even the old structures, they create some karma there. And again, at sixth stage, extremely busy, hard worker. Spirituality is very important, there is no rest. Heavy teaching. At this time, trust issues happen. So someone very close will try to do something. Someone will very close will try to, like we have seen some gurus and all, right? some driver will take some videos and put over in thing. You know, they have the trust issues. They have to deal with that at the 6th stage. So this is how they undergo. You know, they will deal with the trust issues, and again they will have to learn a lot of lessons there. And again, almost self karma only left at the 7th stage. Now they become little bit more lazy and teaching, but no, they are not even attracted to teaching also. They teach only to 1 or 2 people. I will have only one Shishya, true Shishya. I will have only one real disciple. I will not need hundreds of disciples or 2 disciples. And in this case, they have acceptance issues. So in this stage, they will deal with all the acceptance issues. And that's how we learn through all these stages, and again we go into transcendental stage. In transcendental stage, we teach to thousands and lakhs of people, where we have mastered most of these things. So this is how we grow. Fine, interesting? Yes. So everyone had done this exercise. So everyone had come, or still someone has to come? People did not come today, na? So we'll do one thing, Yogesh. 5 minutes, okay. So do one thing before I think getting into the inner child stuff. In these things, try to identify in your family members. Now you have done the exercise for yourself, right? So in your family members or in your work or in your colleagues who are very close to you, who are surrounded with, right? Try to put them based on your understanding at which stage they are. Maybe your mother, father, maybe your children, maybe your spouse, and maybe your neighbors whom you daily interact, or maybe your work colleagues who are close friends. Try to put them so that you understand which stage they are, so that you know it will be good to deal with them by knowing their level, right? So during tea break, you do this exercise. Now it's 11:35, so we'll be meeting at 11:50. 10-15 minutes, 11:45, 11:50. You drink tea and do this exercise, and try to get some insights. Is it okay?
Yeah.
So try to be back by 11:45, 11:50, so that there is a lot of interesting stuff about inner child. Okay? Fine? Any questions in this? Everything is clear, sir?
Yeah.
Good.